Estridge is the former special assistant to Senator Ted Kennedy. She is also a Fox News contributor. Jason Rowe is a GOP campaign consultant. Nice to see both of you. Thanks for being here. Susan, let me start with you. You listened to 10 Democrats. You're likely to hear 10 different ideas about what the election meant and where they should go moving forward. But at least the Democratic leaders seem to be in lockstep, with Harry Reid and Nancy Pelosi saying it's full speed ahead as far as health care and a lot of other things. But should it be?
Well, I don't know if it should or not. I mean, it's a lose-lose situation for Democrats right now. Obviously, there was a message that said, we're not happy with what's going on in Washington, and you guys are the ones in charge. On the other hand, if you, as it were, bail at this point, if you give up at this point, then it looks like you didn't stick by your agenda, that you don't have the teeth, and you're never going to get it done in the future. So I think it's going to be a battle right now inside the Democratic caucus between the leaders who want to go forward and get done and the members who are looking at Scott Brown and starting to think, you know, that could be me looking in a mirror in November.
Jason, I hate to be purely cynical here, but from a political standpoint, I imagine there are some within the Republican Party who would love to see the Democrats continue along the same track that led to Martha Coakley losing last night, if only for political gains.
You know, campaigning is a lot easier than governing, and I think the Obama administration, with all the hope and enthusiasm that they engendered coming into the presidency and with these overwhelming majorities just a year ago, you know, are finding out it is very difficult. And for, you know, Republicans, you know, maybe it's cynical, but we're enjoying the circular firing squad that's going on. And I think they're going to have larger problems moving forward, because if I were a moderate Democrat, a Southern Democrat, that watched what happened in the, you know, 100th most liberal Senate seat in the United States Senate, flipping this way in such a large way, I'd be very nervous about doing anything that would further alienate the electorate. So you could see party switchers even, I would expect, in the next couple weeks.
Well, let me ask Susan about this real quickly. We have about a minute left. There are a lot of people out there who say that a supermajority, this filibuster-proof number, maybe there's too much being made of that. Certainly, President George W. Bush never had that. He got stuff done. What do you think? Do they need to have these 60 votes, or will 59 get it done?
59 can get it done. The problem is the political wind, the weather, as it were, is not very good right now for Democrats, and they've got to figure out some way to change that. You can find another vote, but you got to find a lot more votes in the country right now, which is the real problem.
And Jason, in that other vote, Olympia Snowe, or perhaps another moderate Republican, are you expecting the Democrats to try to get that last vote from the Republican side of the aisle?
You know, there is nothing that came out of last night that I think would reassure any swing Republican vote in the U.S. Senate that it makes political or public policy sense to walk off that plank. I think this thing is dead, dead, dead. And I think that the Democrats, I'd be delighted if they tried to force it through in whatever way they could find to do so. I think it would be a great political win for Republicans in November. I don't think that they're that suicidal.
Jason Rowe, Susan Estridge, thank you both very much.